An I-team investigation, 2 Jacksonville police officers under fire over unrelated offenses. We've learned there is new trouble for this officer, already facing a grand theft charge. What Internal Affairs has uncovered about his use of prostitutes. Plus, there are new developments in the case of a rookie officer in this video who was arrested last week for hitting this woman who was handcuffed and about to be booked into the Duval County Jail. The I-team went straight to Sheriff Williams today to ask if these 2 cases are a black eye for his department, and he's responding to our questions.
Our team of investigators are uncovering new details about both cases. Channel 4's Jim Piggott is standing by with comments from State Attorney Angela Corey about the officer caught on camera beating a woman in handcuffs. But first, Lindsay Gardner is joining us to tell us why an officer believed to have had sex with prostitutes won't be criminally charged. Lindsay.
Mary, this 29-page Internal Affairs report says the charges against Adam Boyd, a decorated former officer, were sustained or believable. But it came down to what could be proven in court, and that is why he will not be criminally charged with sexual battery. We also learned detectives stumbled on the case while interviewing prostitutes in a separate case involving human trafficking. A smiling Adam Boyd, hand in hand with then Sheriff John Rutherford, awarded Officer of the Month back in 2014. At the very same time, this Internal Affairs report, first obtained by the I-team, says Boyd was also knowingly sleeping with at least 2 prostitutes while in uniform, armed with his JSO-issued gun and riding in his JSO patrol car. The officer told the women his name was Andy, not Adam, and one prostitute said she had sex with Andy several times in exchange for information. The report, laced with salacious details about the encounters, also detailed the officer advised he would look out for them to make sure no one investigated them with their Backpage stuff. The I-team found Backpage is a website where prostitutes often advertise their services. The I-team also found accusations went back to 2013. The same year we uncovered Officer Boyd divorced his then wife, a Duval County elementary school principal. But one woman told the I-team and the JSO Integrity Unit it was much more sinister, accusing Boyd of forcing himself on her. The victim advised she felt she would be arrested on both occasions if she did not allow the sex to occur. She further added that she did not resist either time because he was an armed police officer. The I-team found the sheriff's office began investigating Adam Boyd on these accusations of sex with prostitutes in January, even conducting undercover surveillance. During that time, they also uncovered Boyd was committing theft for logging hours he wasn't fully working on a security detail and taking money for it. In April, they pulled the plug on both investigations and arrested Adam Boyd for theft. But no charges would be brought because, according to the report, probable cause does exist to arrest Boyd for sexual battery. However, due to the likelihood of not receiving a conviction, Manti advised his office would not issue an arrest warrant and would not seek prosecution. Manti cited a lack of physical evidence and/or additional witnesses for filing that charge against Boyd. Manti works for the state attorney's office. The I-team tracked down Sheriff Mike Williams today and asked if this is a black eye on the sheriff's office, with now 2 officers coming under fire in recent weeks, including a decorated officer like Adam Boyd.
You know, I think we have to look at each of these cases individually, but obviously we do step back and take a 10,000-foot view of this and say, do we have an issue somewhere inside the department? Are we missing something at some level inside the department? And we always do that. And Boyd's case is another one that I think we've still got. I think we finished it up today, maybe potentially. So that I haven't reviewed it as of yet up to this point, but I know the basics of what was going on. So again, it's an opportunity for us to look back to see if in prior discipline, in hiring, did we miss the boat somewhere?
The I-team reached out to the state attorney's office, who confirmed their decision came down to a higher burden of proof and a lack of physical evidence. Adam Boyd resigned a day after his arrest for grand theft. Now, coming up all new at 10, the woman who accused Boyd of sexual battery is speaking out only to the I-team. The evidence she tried to help investigators obtain against Boyd and who she is now blaming for the criminal case not moving forward. Tom.